John, Global Traveler.
Hi, Coach. Thank you for your time. With all the moves that your team and other teams have made in the offseason, does this shape up to be the most competitive season yet?
I think every year it's ebb and flow. I think there's probably more teams this year as a group that can compete for the championship than in normal year, maybe up to 6. Then there's a have-nots. But so it ebbs and flows every year in this league. It goes in cycles, and that's the nature of the beast. But I think this year there's probably a good 6 teams that we can say they have a chance to win if things go their way. We have a significant change in last year's roster, probably up to half the basketball team. So it's going to take a little bit of time to learn how to play with each other. Being out of the bubble, actually, in many ways, this is worse with the draconian lockdowns that we're under right now from the WNBA. We have to stay in our rooms. You can't do anything. So, it's really kind of the same environment, only a little bit worse. So that's a little bit disappointing. But I think our team is positioned well. We still have to learn to play with each other, how we mesh with each other, who plays, who starts, I got to figure all that out. And I got a whole grand total of 2 weeks left to do it.
Hi, Aisha. Can you talk a little bit about what your statue means to you and to women athletes in general?
Yeah, the statue means a lot to me. It means the world to me, actually, because it's something that you really don't understand until you're in it. I always say, normally when it comes to a statue, the person's either passed on or they're on their way out. And for me to be so young to now enjoy it and see my parents taking selfies in front of it, or see that young girl that wants to be like Aisha take pictures in front of it, and I can see it and get involved in it, I think it's just a huge deal. And it's kind of nice to say, okay, the excuse me, the accomplishments I had in that building was great, but now, you see that, and especially being a Black woman, you don't see that often at all. So for me to just be able to witness it and feel it, it's definitely a big deal. And when it comes to just women in sports or women in general, I feel like it's very powerful. That's not going to be the only statue that you see of a woman. Of course, I'm not the first. So just to have that is definitely key. And I'm glad that I can continue my legacy in a positive light for young women, particularly young Black women.
I'm gonna call? I don't know, Jiggy.
No, this is just, we're going to do general Zoom interviews right now. Your mic is on at the moment. Feel free to adjust your light if it's not to your taste.
I don't know how to adjust it. I don't have no ring light. I'm not fancy like all these people. It's like I do the interview like that. The gap in the middle isn't annoying? This gap is?
Yeah, it's a little annoying.
Do you want me to try and put it together more?
No, because it doesn't.
Okay, someone's already tried to do that?
Yeah.
Super exciting to be back and in these brand new, amazing jerseys, and just to be back on the court. Feels like I'm home again, so it's nice. This light is so bright, Jiggy. How do we turn it down?
Right.
It's so bright. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Willie G, you're gonna be next. Willie G, hold on.
Sorry, Willie G. We're having technical issues.
You say when?
Oh, that's a. Oh, yeah, that's good. Thank you. Thank you, Jiggy. Everyone says that every year. To be completely honest, I came in the league at 19 and I had to play against Lauren Jackson, and Cheryl Swoops was on my team. Like, I came in with the OGs. So those days were more daunting to me now. Were more daunting to me then than now. But like every game is competitive in the WNBA, every season, every night, everyone comes to play. Like, there's no easy teams, there's no night offs, and it hasn't been like that for years. So I think every team's competitive, and it's been that way for a minute.
I'm super excited. It feels great to put the jersey back on and, be around this group. Being away makes you miss people and miss, opportunities and just the joys of playing basketball. So I'm excited to be back, and it's a fun group. And, we're going to continue to get better, and we're going to have a great season. No, I think that it's super competitive. I mean, you look around, you see what Chicago's added in the offseason. You see what, Washington's added in the offseason. Phoenix and Seattle are always staples. You can't overlook them. And, those are just a couple of Minnesota, obviously, us. I think there's just a lot of talent and a lot of people that have combined the talent, and the offseason moves have been pretty crazy, but you know, we're focused on what we can do and what we can control, and we know we have enough talent to do what it takes.